Ladies and gentlemen, let's begin with a question. What makes a relationship thrive? Most would say trust, love, and communication. And they're right. But there's a less spoken truth about what sustains relationships. Mystery. Today I want to talk about the 5 things a woman must always hide from a man. Not out of deceit, but out of wisdom and self-preservation. The power of mystery in relationships lies in its ability to cultivate curiosity and keep the connection dynamic. When we think about the early stages of any relationship, much of the excitement comes from discovering the other person, their quirks, their stories, their dreams. It's all new, engaging, and exciting. But what happens when there's nothing left to uncover? The spark can fade, and what was once a source of fascination can become routine. Mystery, then, isn't about withholding or being deceitful. It's about maintaining a sense of wonder, a space for continued exploration. Imagine reading a book where the ending is revealed in the first chapter. The journey becomes less captivating, doesn't it? Relationships are similar. Sharing everything about yourself up front, while seemingly honest and transparent, can sometimes rob the relationship of its natural progression. Mystery fosters a sense of curiosity. It keeps the other person intrigued, inviting them to keep learning about you over time. And so, it's not about creating distance, but about allowing the relationship to evolve organically, with layers of understanding built one at a time. Mystery is also about creating balance. While openness is a cornerstone of trust, overexposure can lead to familiarity that may breed complacency. When someone feels they know every detail about their partner, there's less incentive to ask questions, to dig deeper, or to remain engaged in their growth and journey. By maintaining a bit of mystery, you encourage your partner to remain curious and invested in truly knowing you, not just as you are today, but as you continue to grow and change. This doesn't mean being secretive or deliberately withholding important parts of yourself. It's about pacing and discernment. There are aspects of who you are that deserve time and trust before being shared. Your thoughts, experiences, and feelings are valuable, and not everyone should have immediate access to them. Choosing when and how to share creates a sense of anticipation and respect. It allows the other person to appreciate the privilege of knowing you deeply. Mystery also empowers you to retain your individuality. In relationships, especially close ones, there's often a tendency to merge identities. While unity is beautiful, maintaining your own sense of self is equally crucial. By keeping certain thoughts, dreams, or even hobbies as your own private sanctuary, you preserve a part of yourself that remains untouched, allowing you to stay grounded and self-reliant. This, in turn, strengthens the relationship because you're bringing a whole, vibrant, and ever-evolving self to the table. Mystery introduces an element of playfulness. It creates moments of surprise and delight. When your partner discovers something new about you, a hidden talent, a story from your past, or an unexpected perspective, it reignites the excitement of those early days. These surprises keep the connection fresh, preventing it from falling into the monotony that often accompanies routine. Experiences like these create a connection with your partner. Mystery is an art. It's the ability to navigate between being open and holding space for the unknown. It's a tool that enriches relationships, fostering curiosity, respect, and the joy of discovery. Guarding your emotional reserves is an act of self-care and wisdom, especially in relationships. Emotions are the core of human experience, shaping how we connect, communicate, and understand one another. But while sharing emotions can create bonds, overexposing them can sometimes lead to unintended consequences. Not every feeling, thought, or vulnerability needs to be shared immediately or in its rawest form. Emotional balance requires discernment, knowing when to open up and when to hold space for yourself. At the heart of emotional reserves lies the concept of boundaries. Relationships thrive when individuals bring their whole selves, yet retain the ability to protect their inner worlds. Sharing every thought or fear can blur these boundaries, creating a dynamic where emotional dependency replaces mutual support. Your emotional reserves are like a well. If you deplete them completely without replenishment, not only will you struggle to take care of yourself, but you'll also have less to offer the relationship. By keeping some of your feelings to yourself, you maintain the capacity to process, reflect, and recharge independently. This doesn't mean suppressing or ignoring emotions. It means being intentional about what you share, when, and with whom. Some emotional experiences are deeply personal and require time to process internally before they can be shared with clarity and purpose. For example, feelings of insecurity or doubt might arise from situations unrelated to your partner. Sharing them in their raw form without reflection might create unnecessary tension or misunderstandings. And by processing these emotions first, you can determine whether sharing them is necessary or if they're best addressed within yourself. Guarding your emotional reserves also fosters emotional resilience. Relationships can be a source of immense joy, but they can also bring challenges. When you protect your emotional core, you're better equipped to navigate these ups and downs. You're less likely to overreact to minor issues or feel overwhelmed by external pressures. Instead, you can approach challenges with a sense of calm and self-assuredness. Which benefits both you and your partner. Another key aspect of guarding emotional reserves is avoiding the trap of seeking constant validation. When you share every vulnerability with the expectation of reassurance, you risk becoming dependent on your partner's approval to feel secure. This dynamic can erode your sense of self-worth over time. By holding certain emotions within, you remind yourself that you are capable of handling your feelings independently. This reinforces your inner strength and prevents the relationship from becoming one-sided or imbalanced. Emotional reserves create space for privacy, which is essential even in the closest relationships. Not every thought or feeling needs to be on display. This privacy is not about secrecy, but about preserving a part of yourself that remains untouched, unjudged, and wholly yours. It's a reminder that while relationships involve sharing and connection, they don't require you to give away every piece of yourself. It's a shock. By guarding your emotional reserves, you cultivate a healthier, more balanced relationship dynamic. You allow yourself to remain grounded, resilient, and self-reliant, ensuring that you can show up for your partner as a whole, fulfilled individual. Financial independence is a cornerstone of empowerment, particularly in relationships. It's not just about having money in your account. It's about the freedom and confidence that comes with knowing you can make decisions for yourself, support your needs, and contribute meaningfully without relying entirely on someone else. In the context of a partnership, financial independence creates a sense of balance and mutual respect, laying the foundation for a healthier, more equitable relationship. Money often carries emotional weight in relationships, symbolizing power, control, or security. When one partner becomes completely dependent on the other for financial support, it can create an imbalance in the dynamic, even unintentionally. The dependent partner may feel a lack of agency, while the other might experience undue pressure to shoulder all financial responsibilities. Maintaining financial independence ensures that both individuals can approach the relationship from a position of strength rather than dependence, fostering mutual respect and partnership. Having your own financial resources also protects your sense of identity. Relationships are about coming together, but they're also about maintaining your individuality within that union. Financial independence is a key part of this. It allows you to make choices that align with your values, priorities, and goals without needing approval or resources from someone else. Whether it's pursuing an education, starting a business, or indulging in personal hobbies, having control over your finances gives you the freedom to build a life that's authentically yours. Financial independence also provides a sense of security. Life is unpredictable, and relationships, while beautiful, can be complex and uncertain. Having your own resources ensures that you're not left vulnerable in the event of unforeseen changes, such as a breakup, job loss, or financial crisis. This isn't about planning for failure, it's about being prepared for life's realities. Knowing that you can stand on your own financially brings peace of mind, which strengthens your confidence and decision-making within the relationship. Financial independence contributes to open and honest communication about money within the relationship. When both partners have a degree of financial autonomy, discussions about budgeting, saving, or investing become collaborative rather than one-sided. This dynamic fosters a sense of equality and teamwork, reducing the likelihood of financial conflicts. It also allows each person to bring their unique perspective and skills to the table, enhancing the couple's overall financial well-being. Independence doesn't mean secrecy or a lack of transparency. It's not about hiding money or keeping financial decisions from your partner. Instead, it's about having a portion of your resources that you manage independently while still contributing to shared goals. This balance allows you to prioritize your personal needs and aspirations without compromising the shared vision for your partnership. Financial independence is an expression of self-respect and self-reliance. It's a reminder that while love and partnership are important, they don't require you to relinquish control over your own life. By maintaining financial independence, you empower yourself to bring your best self into the relationship, creating a dynamic where both individuals can thrive together and apart. Dreams are among the most personal and sacred parts of who we are. They represent our aspirations, our hopes, and the visions we hold for our future. Sharing dreams with others can be a deeply fulfilling experience. But timing and context matter greatly. Not every dream is ready to be shared, and some dreams need to be protected, nurtured, and allowed to grow before being exposed to the world, or even to those closest to us. Dreams, especially in their early stages, are fragile. They are like seeds that need time to take root, develop strength, and grow into something real. While their intentions may not be harmful, their words can shake our confidence or make us second-guess our aspirations before they've had the chance to flourish. When you keep certain dreams to yourself, you give them the space to mature in the safety of your own mind and heart. You allow yourself the freedom to explore them without the pressure of outside opinions. This solitude can be incredibly powerful because it lets you focus on the why of your dream, why it matters to you, why you believe in it, and why it's worth pursuing. Strengthening your own conviction in the dream makes it more resilient to outside influences when the time does come to share it. Protecting your dreams also encourages self-trust. It is an act of believing in your own judgment and intuition. By keeping your dreams close, you remind yourself that you don't need external validation to pursue what's meaningful to you. This internal confidence becomes the driving force behind your actions, motivating you to take steps toward your goals even when no one else is watching. There's also a unique kind of joy in having something that belongs solely to you. In relationships, we often feel the pressure to share everything with our partners, believing that full transparency is a sign of closeness. But maintaining a private space for your dreams doesn't mean you're withholding. It means you're preserving something deeply personal and essential. It's a reminder that while you're part of a partnership, you're also an individual with your own journey. Not every dream will align with the expectations or perspectives of others. Sharing a dream prematurely can lead to unnecessary conflict or compromise. By waiting until you're ready, you can present your aspirations with clarity and confidence, increasing the likelihood that they'll be understood and respected. This thoughtful approach allows you to engage with your partner or loved ones constructively, inviting their support rather than their skepticism. And dreams are deeply personal and deserve to be treated with care. By protecting them, you honor their importance and give them the best chance of becoming reality. The quiet work of nurturing your dreams away from the noise of external opinions is a powerful act of self-respect and determination that strengthens both your relationship with yourself and those around you. Your inner circle, the people closest to you, such as family and friends, is a vital part of your life. They are your confidants, your advisors, and often the ones who understand you in ways no one else can. However, not every conversation, piece of advice, or opinion from your inner circle needs to be shared with your partner. In fact, some things should remain within that sacred circle. Doing so isn't about secrecy, it's about preserving the integrity of those relationships and protecting the dynamics within your partnership. Your inner circle provides a perspective that is uniquely yours. The people in it know your history, your struggles, and your dreams in ways that your partner might not, especially in the earlier stages of a relationship. They are often your sounding board, offering advice or insights that are rooted in years of trust and understanding. Sharing every word they say with your partner can dilute the depth of those conversations, because it also introduces unnecessary complications, as their opinions might not always align with the perspective or priorities of your partner. Bringing every thought or comment from your inner circle into your relationship can also create tension. Advice from family or friends, no matter how well-intentioned, might feel like interference to your partner. This can lead to feelings of defensiveness or resentment, particularly if those opinions seem to challenge your partner's role or decisions. By keeping some discussions private, you maintain a boundary that protects both your relationship and your inner circle from unnecessary friction. Not every issue or concern needs a collective opinion. Sometimes the most valuable insights come from sitting with your thoughts and deciding what feels right for you. If you constantly filter decisions through both your inner circle and your partner, you risk losing your voice in the process. Your life becomes a patchwork of external opinions rather than a reflection of your true desires. Guarding certain conversations allows you to preserve your autonomy and ensures that the decisions you make are genuinely yours. There's also an aspect of respect to consider. Your inner circle might share things with you in confidence, trusting that their thoughts will remain private. Sharing those conversations with your partner without permission could breach that trust, potentially damaging relationships that are deeply important to you. Respecting the boundaries of your inner circle reinforces the strength of those bonds and allows those relationships to thrive independently of your romantic life. On the flip side, protecting your partner from unnecessary outside input can strengthen your bond. When you shield your relationship from excessive outside commentary, you create a safe and intimate space for the two of you. This doesn't mean isolating yourselves, but rather ensuring that the opinions of others don't overshadow the unique connection you share. Your relationship should feel like a partnership, not a group project managed by external voices. Your inner circle is a sanctuary, a place where you can seek guidance, share your heart, and find support without feeling the need to filter everything through the lens of your romantic relationship. By maintaining this boundary, you honor the relationships that shaped you while creating a healthy space for your partnership to grow. Self-worth is one of the most fundamental aspects of who you are, shaping how you see yourself and how others perceive and treat you. In any relationship, your sense of self-worth must remain non-negotiable, a constant that is not dependent on the opinions, actions, or validation of another person. It is the compass that guides your decisions, the foundation of your confidence, and the source of your ability to maintain healthy boundaries. In relationships, it's natural to want to be loved, accepted, and valued by your partner. However, when your self-worth is tied to their approval or actions, it creates an unstable dynamic. You may find yourself overcompensating, constantly trying to prove your value or accepting less than you deserve in the hope of maintaining harmony. This erodes your sense of self over time, leaving you feeling depleted and disconnected from who you truly are. Maintaining self-worth as a non-negotiable allows you to approach relationships from a place of strength, ensuring that your identity remains intact no matter the circumstances. Self-worth is not something you perform for others. It is a quiet, internal assurance of your value. It does not require validation or external recognition. In fact, seeking constant validation from a partner can lead to dependency, where your emotional well-being becomes contingent on their responses. This creates an imbalance in the relationship, making it less about mutual respect and more about fulfilling a need for affirmation. By anchoring your self-worth within yourself, you free your partner from the burden of having to constantly reassure you, and instead allow love and appreciation to flow naturally and last. Having a strong sense of self-worth also enables you to set and enforce healthy boundaries. When you know your value, you are less likely to tolerate behavior that undermines or disrespects you. Boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They are guidelines that teach others how to treat you. When you communicate your needs and expectations with confidence, you create a dynamic of mutual respect. You communicate a dynamic of mutual respect. This benefits not only you, but also your partner, as it fosters a relationship based on equality and understanding. Self-worth encourages you to show up authentically. When you are secure in who you are, you don't feel the need to change yourself to fit someone else's expectations or preferences. This authenticity is magnetic, allowing your partner to see and appreciate the real you. Pretending to be someone you're not may create temporary harmony, but it's unsustainable in the long term. True connection comes from being genuine, and that starts with knowing your worth and standing firmly in it. Self-worth is the foundation of resilience. Relationships can be unpredictable and challenges are inevitable. When you have a strong sense of your value, you are better equipped to navigate difficulties without losing your sense of self. Whether it's resolving conflicts, facing external pressures, or even coping with the end of a relationship, self-worth ensures that you remain grounded and capable of moving forward. Self-worth ensures that you remain grounded and capable of moving forward. Your self-worth is not just important, it's essential. It is the anchor that keeps you steady. In the intricate dance of relationships, balance and individuality are key. By safeguarding certain aspects of your life, be it your mystery, emotional reserves, financial independence, dreams, inner circle, or self-worth, you create a foundation for a partnership built on respect, authenticity, and strength. These boundaries aren't about secrecy or creating distance, but about honoring yourself as a complete and autonomous person, even within the intimacy of love. We need tolerance for an agreement within the intimacy of love. When you protect these sacred parts of yourself, you bring your best, most vibrant self to the relationship. You allow space for curiosity, mutual growth, and understanding, while also preserving the freedom and dignity that come from knowing and embracing your worth. A relationship thrives not when two people lose themselves in each other, but when they come together as whole individuals, offering support, love, and partnership while celebrating their individuality. As you navigate the journey of love and connection, remember that the most fulfilling relationships are those where you feel free to be entirely yourself, knowing that some pieces of you are meant to be cherished privately. By maintaining this delicate balance, you create the kind of relationship where both partners can flourish together and apart. Anyway,